Hey guys, wish I could be with you today. What I'm going to go over is your mini lesson on um, editing with a peer or a friend for conventions. That's your capitalization, punctuation, spelling, and then also for making sure that you have everything that a good story has, and what that's called is a narrative. So to get started, you'll need to go to your Google Classroom, so you can come up here into this Google Classroom icon, click on it, go to your classroom or go to Open Classroom. Now, I've talked about this before, but there's two ways you can get to your paper that you've already written or your story. You can go to your home, like this. It shows all your classes. And then do you see that icon, that file folder? If you click on that, that will take you straight to your folder. And that will open up and you'll find your paper in there on your Google Drive, and you'll open up your paper. Or you can click on your Block 1 reading and you can go to the actual assignment, choose your own ending for Path 1, first draft, click on it and it'll bring your paper up again. Okay, so here's my choose my own ending paper, and I'm getting ready to peer edit. So I'm going to sit down with my partner and we are going to edit it together. She has a sticky note for editing for conventions, and I have a sticky note for editing for conventions. And then what we're going to do is we're going to share our paper. So come up here to this shared button, click on it, and you need to type in the person that you want to share it with. So let's say that I'm sharing my paper with Mrs. Fox. I start to type in her whole first name, and look, it brings up all the Jennifers. But I gotta make sure I pick Jennifer Fox. That's Mrs. Fox. I'm going to click on that. Come over here, and I don't want her to be able to type on my paper. I don't want her to make changes to my story. I only want her to be able to comment on my story. So I'm going to click Can Comment. Then I'm going to send it to her. Okay. Now what you'll need to do is then open up that paper that person shared with you. So you'll go to your Google Drive, click on a new tab. This is how we get to our drive. Remember, click on the little boxes, the apps, click on Drive, and then you're going to come over and click on Shared with Me. And that will bring up that person's paper. So see, right here, Thane shared his paper with me, so, or let's say it's Mrs. Fox, shared her paper with me. I'm going to click on that paper. Now I'm going to do exactly what that sticky note tells me to do. So looking at that sticky note, the first thing it tells me to do is to look at the beginning of each sentence and make sure that it has a capital letter. So I'm going to look at the beginning of each sentence and make sure that it has a capital letter at the beginning. Oh, good, there's a capital, there's a capital. There's a capital, okay? Capital, 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 nice job. Let's check out mine. I want you to look at mine. There's a capital, there's a capital. There's a capital, there's a capital. Uh-oh, there's the beginning of a sentence and it's not capitalized. I'm going to highlight that word. Going to click up here on comments. Click on comment again, add a comment. And I need to write on there. Oops, forgot to capital, or forgot to add a capital. And comment. Okay, I'm going to keep on going, checking the beginning of each sentence. There's another one. Comments, comment again. Oops, forgot to capitalize. Do you see the pattern? Click on comment. I'm going to continue to do that until I'm all done looking for just the beginning of the sentence capital letters. What's the next thing on the sticky note? All proper nouns begin with a capital letter. I need to change that. That's a typo. All proper nouns begin with a capital letter. That's talking about names, places, things, locations. It's a proper noun that has to have a capital name. Now in my story, I don't have any proper nouns that need a capital. But let's say you have a friend in your story named Susie. Her name has to be capital in the entire story. Okay? Next thing on conventions. The end of each sentence has a punctuation. Now I'm coming back on my friend's paper, and I'm going to look at the end of each sentence. Period. You are resting peacefully when suddenly you are awoken by the terrifying sound of a chainsaw. Oops, they forgot a period here. I have to highlight that spot, comment, comment, oops, add a period. Okay, are you seeing the pattern? Each step you need to complete with your sticky note. Then, when you're all done, open up your paper and you can start changing and making edits from what your friend has said. Read the comments that they've added to your paper and then go fix them. And your partner will be doing the same. They'll go back and look at your comments and make those changes to your paper. Okay? Then the last thing that you do after you've edited for capitalization, punctuation, spelling, then you're going to look at narrative writing sticky note. Again, you're doing this for your partner. So go to narrative writing sticky note. I used a balance of showing and telling skills. If they did, give a 4. Okay, and you're going to score them for how they did on telling a narrative story. Okay, when those two things are done, you're going to stick them onto your sticky note keeper, and then you're going to submit your paper. That means that you have it all done. This is for both Path 1 and Path 2, so you're going to do it for both pages. Does that make sense? If you have any questions, feel free to send me some questions on Google Classroom. I can comment back to you. Remember, you can comment on here. So you can make comments on here, and we can get you going. Thanks, and I really, really miss you. Be great for your sub. Have a good day. Bye-bye.